Our planet hides a secret world where nature stages moments so rare they almost seem impossible. These are the unseen wonders, events that blur the line between science and miracle. Deep in the Amazon, a river boils at temperatures that could take your breath away, a phenomenon few have ever witnessed. Along muddy shores, tiny mudskippers crawl and leap across land, rewriting what we thought fish could do. And far from the mainland, in a hidden lake, millions of golden jellyfish drift gracefully in the sunlit water, pulsing in unison like a living galaxy. These are not everyday sights. They are one in a billion moments, fragile glimpses into the extraordinary intelligence of Earth itself. Join us as we uncover the most unreal wonders of nature, scenes so rare and spectacular, they remind us how little we've truly seen of our own world. Cave soda straws. Deep inside limestone caves, nature performs a delicate, almost invisible miracle, the creation of soda straws. These fragile, hollow mineral tubes form drop by drop as water, carrying dissolved calcium carbonate, trickles from a cave ceiling. Each droplet leaves behind an impossibly thin ring of crystal, extending the straw by mere fractions of an inch over centuries. Some can grow several feet long, thinner than a pencil, yet perfectly straight. They are among the most fragile cave formations, so delicate that the touch of a finger or even a shift in airflow can shatter them. Found in caverns across the world, from Carlsbad in New Mexico to Jenolan in Australia, soda straws are time capsules of geological patience, sculpted not in decades, but across millennia. They remind us that some of Earth's most spectacular wonders are also its most vulnerable. Cicada mass emergence. Every few years, a natural spectacle erupts beneath our feet, the mass emergence of cicadas. Hidden underground for 13 or even 17 years, billions of nymphs rise in perfect unison, breaking through the soil in one of nature's most astonishing synchronized events. Their numbers are so overwhelming that predators cannot possibly consume them all, ensuring survival through sheer abundance. Once above ground, they shed their skins, transforming into winged adults that fill forests with a chorus reaching nearly 100 decibels, louder than a motorcycle engine. For a few fleeting weeks, these insects mate, lay eggs, and die, leaving behind the next generation buried deep in the earth. This rare rhythm of life, timed with such precision, is not just a survival strategy, but a reminder of nature's hidden clocks, cycles that measure time on a scale far beyond human experience. Boiling River of the Amazon. Hidden deep in the Peruvian Amazon flows a river that defies belief, the Boiling River, or Shanay Timpishka. Stretching nearly 4 miles, its waters reach up to 212 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to boil alive any creature that falls in. Unlike typical hot springs near volcanoes, this river lies hundreds of miles from any volcanic source. Scientists discovered that rainfall seeps deep into the earth, is heated by geothermal energy, then resurfaces through fault lines. Surrounded by dense rainforest, the steaming current creates a surreal, almost mythical ecosystem. Once thought impossible, now a rare glimpse into Earth's hidden power. Mudskippers walking on land. On the edges of mangrove swamps and muddy tidal flats, a small fish performs a spectacle that seems to break the rules of evolution. The mudskipper, a creature that can walk on land. Unlike ordinary fish, mudskippers use their strong pectoral fins like crutches, propelling themselves across mud in search of food and mates. Their bulging eyes, perched on top of their heads, rotate independently, giving them a panoramic view both in water and air. Even more extraordinary, mudskippers breathe not only through gills, but also through their skin and the lining of their mouth and throat, as long as these surfaces stay moist. During low tide, they build dome-shaped burrows in the mud, trapping pockets of oxygen-rich air inside, an ingenious survival system. Watching them gulp air, blink their eyes like amphibians, and skip across the mud is like glimpsing a moment in evolution when life first tested its steps on land. It is a living reminder of the incredible adaptability of nature, where the boundary between water and earth becomes a stage for survival. Undulatus asperatus sky. High above the earth, a rare and haunting spectacle unfolds, the Undulatus asperatus sky. Unlike typical clouds, these dark, rolling formations resemble a restless ocean suspended overhead, with waves of vapor surging and tumbling as if the sky itself were alive. First classified in the early 2000s, asperatus clouds form when atmospheric instability collides with varying wind currents, sculpting moisture into surreal, wave-like patterns. Though they appear stormy and violent, they often pass without rain, leaving behind only awe and silence. For a few fleeting minutes, the heavens transform into a moving canvas, a natural masterpiece so rare that entire lifetimes may pass without witnessing it. This phenomenon reminds us of the raw, artistic power of Earth's atmosphere, a moment where science and beauty merge in the ever-shifting sky. Archerfish shooting water jets. In the mangrove shallows of Southeast Asia, a tiny predator performs one of nature's most astonishing feats of physics, the archerfish. Barely 6 inches long, this fish can shoot precise jets of water that knock unsuspecting insects from branches above. By shaping its mouth into a narrow groove, it transforms muscle power into hydraulic force, launching liquid bullets up to 6 feet with pinpoint accuracy. What makes it extraordinary is not just the distance, but the calculation. The fish corrects for light refraction, gravity, and target movement, all in a split second. Scientists study this ability to inspire robotics and fluid mechanics. Watching an archerfish hunt is like seeing an underwater marksman at work, turning the surface of water into a stage where biology meets physics with breathtaking precision. The tornado. In the vast plains of North America, nature unleashes one of its most breathtaking and violent forces, the tornado. Born from towering supercell thunderstorms, these rotating columns of air can stretch from cloud to earth, spinning with winds that may exceed 300 miles per hour. They form when warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico collides with cool, dry air from Canada, creating intense instability and wind shear. Though most last only minutes, the strongest can carve paths over 50 miles long, reshaping landscapes in moments. Scientists chase these tempests, not for thrill alone, but to unlock the mysteries of their birth and behavior, hoping to improve warnings and save lives. For all their destructive power, tornadoes are rare masterpieces of atmospheric physics, spinning reminders that beauty and danger often dance together in the skies. Grizzly bears catching salmon upstream migration. In the wild rivers of Alaska and Western Canada, late summer brings an ancient drama: grizzly bears catching salmon during their upstream migration. Drawn by the scent and movement, these massive bears position themselves in rushing shallows or atop waterfalls, waiting with uncanny precision. Salmon, driven by an instinct to return to their birthplace, leap tirelessly against the current. For the bears, this is more than a feast. Each fish delivers a vital load of fat and protein, fueling them for the long winter hibernation ahead. This timeless encounter is both a predator's triumph and a river's heartbeat of renewal. Whirlpool. In the restless dance of oceans and rivers, few sights rival the raw power of a whirlpool. This swirling giant forms when opposing currents collide, pulling water into a spiraling descent. In places like Norway's Saltstraumen, the strongest tidal current on Earth, these spirals can stretch over 30 feet wide, with water rushing at more than 20 miles per hour. Beneath the surface, turbulent forces create vertical currents that can drag sediment, nutrients, and even unsuspecting creatures downward, reshaping local ecosystems. Scientists study whirlpools to understand fluid dynamics on a massive scale, as their spiraling motion mirrors patterns seen in hurricanes, galaxies, and even black holes. For all their danger, they are also a breathtaking reminder that nature often sculpts beauty and peril in the same motion, a fleeting moment where water turns into a living, spinning sculpture. Lava rivers. In the heart of volcanic landscapes, lava rivers carve glowing paths across the earth, carrying molten rock at temperatures over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. These fiery streams can travel for miles, reshaping terrain in a matter of hours. Unlike water, lava moves with a slow, mesmerizing flow, its surface cooling into dark crust, while molten currents burn beneath. Scientists study these rivers to understand the dynamics of Earth's mantle and the birth of new land. As lava meets the ocean, it creates explosive steam plumes and expands shorelines grain by grain. In this molten journey, destruction and creation are inseparable, revealing Earth's power to both erase and renew in the same breath. Baby penguins leap from cliffs into the sea. Along the rugged coasts of Antarctica and sub-Antarctic islands, one of nature's most daring rites of passage unfolds. Baby penguins leaping from towering cliffs into the frigid sea below. These chicks, often just a few months old, have never swum before, yet instinct drives them to take this perilous plunge, sometimes from heights of over 30 feet. The leap is not a choice, but a necessity. Food lies only in the ocean, and waiting too long risks starvation. Scientists have found that their downy bodies and light bone structure act like natural shock absorbers, cushioning the impact as they hit the waves. Predators such as leopard seals lurk beneath, turning each dive into a high-stakes moment where timing and courage mean survival. For biologists, these leaps reveal not only the remarkable adaptability of penguins, but also the razor-thin balance of risk and reward in the wild. In that single moment of free fall, innocence meets the raw, unfiltered reality of life in nature's harshest theaters. Glacier calving. In the frozen realms of the Arctic and Antarctic, one of nature's most dramatic spectacles unfolds: glacier calving. This phenomenon occurs when massive chunks of ice, some the size of entire skyscrapers, break away from the glacier's edge and crash into the sea. The sound is a deep, thunder-like roar caused by the release of centuries-old ice under immense pressure. Calving happens when the glacier's flow meets warmer ocean water, melting and destabilizing its front. Some icebergs, born from this process, can drift for years, carrying ancient air bubbles that are tiny time capsules of Earth's climate history. Scientists study these events not just for their beauty, but as vital indicators of climate change. Each collapse a reminder that the planet's frozen giants are in constant, powerful motion. Octopus shapeshifting. Beneath the waves, the octopus reigns as one of nature's most astonishing shapeshifters. With no rigid skeleton, its body can compress to slip through openings no wider than a coin. But its mastery extends far beyond flexibility. Specialized skin cells called chromatophores, iridophores, and leucophores let it change color, pattern, and even texture in less than a second. Scientists have discovered that the octopus's skin can see light independently, aiding camouflage even without input from its brain. This ability isn't just for hiding, it's a language. Through rippling color displays, octopuses communicate warnings, courtship signals, and territorial claims. Watching an octopus vanish into coral or mimic a rock is witnessing evolution's artistry, millions of years of survival honed into a fleeting, perfect illusion. In that moment, the line between animal and environment dissolves completely. Bioluminescent jellyfish glow. Deep beneath the ocean's surface, in a world without sunlight, the bioluminescent jellyfish drifts like a living constellation. Its glow is not mere beauty, it is survival. This light, produced through a chemical reaction between luciferin and oxygen, can startle predators, lure prey, or communicate across the dark waters. Some species pulse with soft blues and greens, the wavelengths that travel farthest in seawater, while others flash in mesmerizing patterns like underwater Morse code. Scientists believe these displays may have evolved over hundreds of millions of years, making jellyfish some of Earth's oldest light makers. Each pulse of radiance is a fleeting masterpiece, a reminder that in the planet's most remote corners, life has found ways to turn darkness into art. Hydrothermal vents. Beneath the crushing weight of the deep ocean, where sunlight has never set foot, lies one of Earth's most extraordinary marvels, hydrothermal vents. These underwater geysers, often found along mid-ocean ridges, gush superheated water rich in minerals, reaching temperatures above 700 degrees Fahrenheit. Formed when seawater seeps into the ocean floor, meets molten rock, and blasts back out, they create shimmering plumes that look almost alive. Here, in the complete absence of sunlight, life thrives through chemosynthesis. Organisms converting chemicals, not light, into energy. Towering black smokers and pale white smokers build mineral chimneys taller than a multi-story building, serving as alien-like skyscrapers for bizarre creatures, giant tube worms, ghostly crabs, and eyeless shrimp. Studying these vents offers scientists a rare glimpse into how life might exist on other worlds, such as Jupiter's moon Europa, where oceans hide beneath layers of ice, waiting to tell their own hidden story. Glass frog. High in the mist-draped rainforests of Central and South America lives one of nature's most extraordinary creatures, the glass frog. Barely larger than a human thumb, this delicate amphibian has a translucent underside, allowing you to see its beating heart, tiny liver, and winding intestines, as if peering into a living anatomy lesson. By day, it hides on the undersides of leaves, its lime green back blending seamlessly with the foliage. At night, males call with crystal-clear notes to attract mates, guarding clusters of eggs laid on leaves overhanging streams. When the tadpoles hatch, they drop directly into the water below. Scientists believe its see-through body helps it vanish into dappled light, confusing predators. The glass frog is more than a marvel of camouflage. It is a living window into the hidden architecture of life. Mammatus clouds. Floating like a surreal quilt across the sky, mammatus clouds are among nature's most striking and mysterious formations. Unlike typical clouds that billow upward, these hang downward in bulbous, pouch-like shapes, often stretching for miles. They form when sinking air within a thunderstorm's anvil cools and condenses, creating a pattern that looks almost sculpted by hand. Despite their dramatic appearance, mammatus clouds themselves are not dangerous, but they often signal severe weather nearby. Bathed in the orange glow of a setting sun, they can transform the entire sky into a living canvas, offering a fleeting glimpse of the atmosphere's complex beauty and power. Bird courtship dances. Deep within the lush rainforests of New Guinea, the air itself seems to pause for one of nature's most enchanting performances, the courtship dances of the birds of paradise. Here, males transform into living works of art, their feathers exploding into cascades of iridescent blues, fiery oranges, and velvety blacks. Some fan their plumes into perfect circles. Others stretch into improbable shapes, as if defying the rules of anatomy. Every movement is deliberate. A hop, a bow, a rhythmic sway, each synchronized with soft clicks, whistles, or sharp calls designed to capture the female's attention. These rituals are the product of millions of years of evolution, where only the most captivating displays ensure survival of their bloodline. Scientists see them as windows into sexual selection's power, proof that beauty itself can be an engine of life. For a fleeting moment beneath the emerald canopy, instinct becomes art, and the forest becomes a stage for love's oldest dance. Jellyfish Paula. In the quiet blue depths drifts Paula, a jellyfish, whose delicate form hides ancient secrets of the sea. With no brain, heart, or bones, her translucent bell pulses gently, propelling her through currents older than human history. Composed of more than 90% water, Paula senses the world through nerves and light-sensitive cells, responding to shifts in her liquid realm. Her tentacles, laced with stinging cells, capture microscopic prey in a silent dance of survival. Scientists study jellyfish like Paula to understand ocean health, for their blooms can signal changes in climate and ecosystems. In her fragile grace lies the story of Earth's first drifters. Total solar eclipse. In a total solar eclipse, the moon perfectly aligns between Earth and the sun, casting a shadow that briefly turns day into twilight. For a few precious minutes, temperatures drop, insects grow restless, and birds fall silent, while the sun's brilliant corona, usually hidden by its glare, blazes like a halo in the darkened sky. This rare alignment occurs only because the sun is about 400 times larger than the moon, but also about 400 times farther away, making them appear the same size from our perspective. Scientists use these fleeting moments to study the sun's outer atmosphere, while for those watching, it is a breathtaking reminder of the precision and beauty woven into the cosmos. Flying fish on the run. In the open blue of tropical seas, the flying fish performs one of nature's most astonishing escapes. Pursued by predators below, it bursts from the water at speeds near 40 miles per hour, unfurling long, wing-like pectoral fins that catch the air. With a powerful flick of its tail just before takeoff, it can soar for more than 600 feet, skimming above the waves in a glittering arc. This flight is not true powered flight, but an extended glide using momentum gained underwater. Scientists believe this remarkable adaptation evolved to outpace fast-swimming hunters like tuna and mackerel. For a few breathless seconds, the flying fish belongs to both worlds, neither fully of the sea nor the sky, a fleeting master of two realms. Hailstorm. From dark, churning thunderclouds, hail is born in a violent cycle of updrafts and freezing air. Raindrops are carried high into the storm, where temperatures plunge below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, layering ice upon ice before gravity wins. Some hailstones grow larger than golf balls, falling at speeds over 100 miles per hour. Though brief, a hailstorm can strip leaves, dent metal, and reshape landscapes. Each stone carries the story of the storm that forged it, a frozen time capsule from the heart of the clouds. Migratory birds. Across continents and oceans, migratory birds embark on journeys that defy imagination. Guided by an ancient inner compass, some species travel more than 10,000 miles each year, navigating by the sun, the stars, and even Earth's magnetic field. The Arctic tern holds the record, flying from the Arctic to the Antarctic and back, chasing endless summer. Along the way, they face fierce storms, predators, and the exhaustion of non-stop flight. Scientists study these migrations to uncover how such small creatures store energy, orient themselves with precision, and pass routes across generations. Each migration is a testament to endurance, instinct, and the unbreakable rhythm of life on our planet. Rainbow. Born from the meeting of sunlight and raindrops, a rainbow is nature's prism at work. Light bends, slows, and splits inside each droplet, fanning into the 7 colors of the spectrum. The arc you see is unique to your position. No two people witness the exact same rainbow. Sometimes, a fainter second arc appears, its colors reversed, caused by a double reflection within the drops. Brief Yet breathtaking, a rainbow is both a meteorological event and a timeless symbol of hope painted across the sky. Snake swallowing egg. In the quiet undergrowth, the egg-eating snake reveals one of nature's most specialized skills. Lacking teeth for chewing, it swallows the egg whole, muscles guiding it deep into the throat where bony projections crack the shell. The nutritious contents slide into the stomach, while the crushed shell is compressed and expelled. This remarkable adaptation allows the snake to thrive where other food is scarce, turning a single egg into a complete meal, a silent testament to evolution's ingenuity. Off the southwestern coast of Mauritius, the ocean hides a breathtaking illusion: the underwater waterfall. From above, it appears as if a vast cascade plunges into the deep, yet it is an optical illusion created by sand and silt flowing off the island's coastal shelf into a steep ocean trench. Powerful currents sweep the sediment downward, mimicking the motion of falling water. This striking blend of geology and oceanography reveals how Earth can paint illusions on a scale so grand they can only be truly appreciated from the sky.